Shit fire. Shit fire. All right. Okay. At least I've got audio. Fucking sweet. Pardon me, I'm really sick. I'm your host, I'm Blue Collar Joe. Welcome to What the Nuts. This is the podcast where we talk about all the things that drive us nuts. Let me get over here. Let me get closer here. Let me get closer. This is the podcast where we talk about all the things that drive us nuts.
Battlefield's my pussy.
That's right. And then, so we talk about all the things that drive us nuts. What I wanted to talk about this week is I've been sick. I've been super sick. So I've been, I have not had any guests over the house to record new episodes. So we're kind of, I mean, life happens right here. I'm not gonna lie. I get 2 or 3 episodes ahead, and then fucking life happens. Yep. One of the kids brings something home or fucking whatever it is. I tell them to stop licking the damn windows, but, they don't listen. Drinking a little Irish coffee tonight since it's a Friday night. It's so good. All right, so we got a few things. We got a few things on the agenda. Let me fucking move this over here so I can look at myself. Let's see here. Man, I'm just out of it this week. So here's the deal. Upcoming episodes, I have one in the bank. I'm working on getting a co-host, every week co-host, somebody who will sit down with me and we'll do this. Someone who we can work together. That'd be great. Let's see here. What else am I thinking of talking about? Oh, okay. So you got the shit. I need to pull this over here. Okay, so you got the election deal going on in Iowa right now. They're always the first ones to vote on who they want to nominate for the presidency. They have a real big. It's a real big deal there. I live there. I lived actually in Des Moines, not too far from where they have all the conventions. I forget what they're called. But those folks, they take that shit seriously. And damn. I love it when I fucking lose my train of thought right in the middle of what I'm talking about. Okay, so anyways, the Iowa caucus, that's what it is. With the GOP. I mean, if you're not going to vote, if you live in Iowa and you're not going to vote, you really should. You really should. Take the time. I mean, I know it's going to be like super cold out. Like that's the other thing. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. The weather is fucking super crazy. Like right here in Oklahoma, we're setting up for 1 to 4 inches or 4 to 6 inches is something. I don't know. None of the freaking news stations can say what the snowfall is going to be. So we're just sitting back and we're like, all right, hey, fucking bring it. We're taking advantage of all the. Oh shit. Let me fucking do this. How about that? There we go. I know I'm looking a little dark there. It's because my light is not pointed on me today. It's not on me today. So anyhow, so right now we're kind of Sunday. It's supposed to hit Sunday. Um, Now, if you know anything about uh, Oklahoma, like they like our storms are like every, I don't know, 3 4 years, and then we get a real bad one. But ever since I've lived here, we haven't had a super bad one. And I'm always telling the locals, I'm like, you guys, man, you guys keep telling me this shit's gonna be bad. It's not bad. Uh, I mean, one time we had snow on the ground for a week, but it only snowed one day out of that whole week. So, um, I mean, it's whatever. Let's see if shit's gonna work in the chat. Probably not. Yeah, it's not. Okay, so that means that none of that crap is gonna work. Um, if you're just joining us for the first time, I'm your host, Blue Collar Joe. I host What the Nuts, the podcast where we talk about all the things that drive us nuts. The thing that's driving me nuts is this crazy weather out here. I mean, one day it's fucking 60, 70 degrees, and the next day it's minus fucking 4. So that's a little that that's a little shit that gets in my nerves. The other thing that gets on my nerves is that um, the government gets on my nerves. Um, Mainstream media gets on my nerves. I really can't stand mainstream media. I listen to it and watch it because even when you do your own research, you're like, is this even true? Like, do does this is this really what's going on? Um, I tell you what. Shoot. I Okay. I know I'm fucking doing shit. All right. Okay. All right. Got all that. Okay, so I'm going to look up the Iowa caucus. We're going to see what's going on cuz that's the main thing that so here's the according to the Associated Press, the results expected Monday are the top candidates are Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley, with Nikki Haley leading Ron DeSantis. As far as I'm concerned, Ron DeSantis needs to just uh, back out. Um, I mean, he had a good run, but his campaign hasn't gained any footing. It hasn't gone nowhere. It's and he's had setback after setback. So you know, I mean, Nikki Haley, she's not that she's not that good. Um, Herself. I mean, I don't know much about her. I know she was a NATO ambassador or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So here's how it's gonna work. All right. Uh, let's see. So this is the first in the nation caucus. They're always the first. The Iowans um, have have always been first in every every election cycle. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read this at the same time, and it's hard for me to keep focus here. All right. So the Iowa caucus will take place on January 15th, which is Monday. It says 7 p.m. in all 99 counties of Iowa. And here's all you got to be to take part in the 2024 Iowa caucus. Make sure you are a legal resident of Iowa, a registered Republican voter, because if I remember correctly, this is one of the ones where not just anybody can vote for the GOP. It has to be Republicans who vote. Some states are open. Some states are open for the voters. So, like a voter that is middle of the road voter, or a Democrat, can also vote for the Republican candidate. Okay, so you don't have to register ahead of time. It says if you're not registered, if you're not a registered voter or a registered Republican, that's okay. Just be prepared to register in person. Okay. Of course, and then it gives you, hey, you gotta find your precinct. So here's where you need to go. Now, again, the temperature on Monday in Iowa is going to be super fucking cold. Now, them people, hey, I'm gonna tell you, them people, they get out and they run around in that shit, and they're crazy. I gotta send a text message right quick. I am gonna kill me one dog because somebody doesn't take care of her dog. She stays in her damn room all day. Let's see here. Okay. All right, there we go. Now she'll come out here. Okay, so let's see here. So let's get back into this. Okay, so here's a checklist of everything that you need to bring if you're gonna vote. Not sure what to expect on caucus night. Consult our handy checklist below. Okay, so caucus begins at 7 p.m., which is weird. I wonder what time it closes. Remember to bring a valid form of ID with you on caucus night, which includes voter identification card, Iowa driver's license, Iowa non-operator ID, U.S. military ID or veteran ID, a passport, or a tribal ID. If you plan to register to vote at your precinct location on caucus night, remember to bring the following. Okay, so if you haven't registered, you have to bring proof of address and a valid form of ID. So you have to do that. Okay. Let's see here. This is voter information. All right. Oh, okay. That's good. So, and you can only vote for those that are on the ballot. I mean, you can write in. I've heard stuff like that. You can write in for that. But anyways, so like I said, there's pretty much everybody's dropped out except for Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis. Chris Christie put his campaign on what did they call it? Hiatus or what? I forget what they called it. Um, and Ron DeSantis. Let's see here. Okay, Vivek dropped out. Asa Hutchinson dropped out, as far as I know. I mean, you're not hearing anything from or about these people. The main ones you're hearing about is Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and Donald Trump. Um, Now we already know Donald Trump is the front runner. Let's see here. Uh, I'm gonna look up predicted poll because there's a bunch of. Let's see. All right, so here we go. Trump has 50% of the in the Iowa poll. Here, let's see here. Okay, continue. Okay, thanks. I'm not turning off my ad blocker. You can get fucked. You don't like it? Suck a fat dick. NBC won't let me see it because I have an ad blocker. Fuck their ads. Anyways, they're showing 50% support in Iowa. So, I wanted to see. Um, Here, Iowa polls. Let's see what this one says. Here we go. All right, so the Trump has 51%. Okay, and some polls. Hold on. Polls ending yesterday. Okay, so right now it's Trump and DeSantis and Haley. Okay, so DeSantis and Haley both have 17%. Ramaswamy has 7%. Hutchinson has 0. So Hutchinson is pretty much he's done. He's out of it. He needs to fucking go home and crying his soup. So that was as of yesterday, January 11th. Oh no, that was January 11th, which was day before yesterday. Okay, so the polls. I mean, polls are subjective. Um, if you take a big enough section of the population and you go, here, answer these three questions, and most people will answer those three questions, and that's how I would assume that's how they do these polls. You know, um, there's a whole bunch of different ways of that they can make these polls say whatever the fuck they want. So, let's see here. Pollster. See, it's not giving me dates and any of that shit. Let's go back. All right. So obviously Trump's in the lead. He let's see. He's let's see. I'm looking at some of the some what other people are saying because I'm not just going like you know ABC, NBC, CBS. I'm trying to look at what everybody's saying, and so it pretty much everybody is saying that Trump is in the lead and that Ron DeSantis and Christy Haley are. Here we go. Here's the Des Moines Register. That's one of the papers I used to. Yeah. How about new? How about new? What the polls say about? Yeah. What that? How about? Oh. How about no? So, according to the register here, that Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley are in a battle for second place. They're basically just trying to stay in it long enough until Trump either shits or gets off the pot. As time goes on, Trump gets more and more like so. So in August of 2023, he had 42%. In October of 2023, he had 43%. And as of December, he had 51%. Right now, he has 51%. So, um, like the polls are saying that he's gonna win Iowa. New Hampshire might be something different. You know, um, I don't know. I don't know. So all my sources, I'm pretty much telling you all my sources. I'm just basically looking up as we go because uh, I didn't have time this week. This week has been crazy. Uh, Being that I got sick over last weekend and I wasn't able to do much of anything. I didn't leave my house except for to go to the hospital. All right. All right. I think we'll go ahead and leave that right there. We'll leave that right there. Um, let's talk a little bit about the weather right quick because the weather's kind of crazy. The weather across the middle of the country where I live is going to be super crazy over the next couple of days. Um, right now it's super cold here. Let's see here. Mm. So right now it's 30 degrees and falling. Um, ooh. Saturday 6 a.m. to noon. We've got a wind advisory, and it's going to be 22 degrees. So if we have any precip, we're going to get snow. But there's no telling. It's definitely going to be cold. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what the Weather Channel says. We're having like a fucking blizzard. Um, in the middle of the country here. Like multiple states are gonna get hit with this. Let's look. Let's look. Winter. Oh. I don't want to rebroadcast that without permission. Weather Channel's like, here, let me play this video. Oh, hold on, fucking Weather Channel. So it's actually showing. Ooh, shit. I don't know what that fucking map means, but okay. Let's go over the radar, and we're gonna zoom out. Okay, so right now it looks pretty quiet. There's some precip over Denver, um, whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't have my computer set up to look at the screen right now because I have been screwing shit up left and right. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and call that. That's our show. 25 minutes is good. You guys know I'm fucking dumb. Anyways, I'm Blue Collar Joe, and I want to leave you with this. If if you don't if you don't dislike, how can I put this and sound super smart? Um, I think we've gone over this. If you're a friend of Hamas and you're down for what they're doing in Israel, uh, then I'm good. I'm good. Y'all have a super fine one. Hey, uh, We'll catch you next week. I got a fat episode coming out next Friday. We just talk about some things that were driving us nuts. We'll see if we can't. We'll see if we can keep you guys entertained for fucking 3 or 5 seconds. Anyways, y'all have a super fine one. I'm the Blue Collar Joe, and I'm gone like a fart in the wind. Oh shit. Hold on.